Measures of spread. Measures of spread are used to describe the distribution or spread of the data. Quartiles are values that divide the data set into 4 equal parts. The first quartile, or Q1, is the median of the data values less than the median of the entire set. The third quartile, or Q3, is the median of the data values greater than the median of the entire set. The interquartile range, or IQR, is the difference between the first and third quartiles of the data set. The range is the difference between the greatest and least data values in the entire set. And the outlier is a data value that is either much greater or much less than the median. So the way we determine this is if a data value is more than 1.5 times the value of the IQR beyond the Q1 and the Q3, it is an outlier. And while I read the definition, and that may not make a whole lot of sense yet, you'll see what we mean when we practice it. So let's look at this set of numbers. This is a set of data, 1 through 13. Now they're ordered from least to greatest, and we found the median. The median is 7, and you guys already know how to find the median. Now the first quartile, or Q1, is going to be the median of the data less than the median of the entire set of numbers. So I'm looking at the numbers to the left of the median of the whole set, and I see there are 6 numbers. I need to find the median of what I've underlined in purple. So to do that, it's the same way we find the median any other time. So I just look, and I see that 3 and 4 are both at the middle together. So I'm going to have to find the mean of 3 and 4. So I'll do 3 plus 4 over 2. That's 7 over 2, which is 3.5. So Q1, or the first quartile, is 3.5. Now, Q3 is the median of the data greater than the median of the entire set of numbers. So, over here to the right of the median, I also see 6 numbers, and I want to find the median of those 6 numbers. So, I do the same thing. We'll see what's in the middle. Well, 10 and 11 are both in the middle, so we're going to have to find the mean of 10 and 11. So I have 10 plus 11 over 2, which is 21 over 2, and that's 10.5. So Q3, or quartile 3, is 10.5. So let's try an actual problem. This one says determine the measures of spread to summarize the data. So we need to look at this little table that's off to the side, and it is giving us animals and their speeds. So it goes from cheetah all the way down to spider, 70 down to 1, and we need to find the range. Now the range, remember, is the difference between the greatest and least data values in the entire set. So I'm going to find the greatest value, which is 70, and put a G next to it, and the least, which is 1, and I'll put an L next to it. And to find the difference, we have to subtract. So I'm going to do 70 minus 1, which is 69. So the range here is 69 miles per hour. Now we need to find the quartiles. Well, first thing we need to do is to write the numbers in order from least to greatest. So I've listed them from least to greatest, and then what we need to do to find the quartiles is first find the median. So I'm going to see what number is in the middle. Well, both 25 and 30 are in the middle, so I'm going to have to find the mean of 25 and 30. So I'll do 25 plus 30 over 2. That's 55 over 2. So we need to find 55 divided by 2. Okay, so our median is 27.5. So we're going to find the numbers on either side of that. So the three numbers to the left of 27.5 are the lower numbers, and to find the Q1, or the first quartile, we need to find the median of those three. So the number that's in the middle of these three would be 8. So we're going to say Q1 equals 8. Now we're going to look at the numbers to the right of the median. There are three numbers to the right of the median, and the number in the middle of those three is going to be the third quartile, or Q3. So Q3 is 50 because that's in the middle. So now we've found both of our quartiles. We can say Q1 equals 8 and Q3 equals 50. Now we need to find the interquartile range, or the IQR, which is the difference between the first and third quartiles of the data set. That means I'm going to do Q3 minus Q1. Well, Q3 was 50 minus Q1, which was 8, so we're doing 50 minus 8, which is 42. So our IQR is 42. Determine the measures of spread to summarize the data. And then we're given this nice long list of numbers instead of a chart. You'll notice when we look at this list of numbers that it is not in order from least to greatest. That's probably the first thing we want to do. So go ahead and pause the video and order the numbers from least to greatest, and then press play to continue. All right, so I've got my numbers in order from least to greatest, and my last number, 71, is a little squished, but you can still tell it's a 71. So the first thing we have to do is find the range, which is the greatest minus the least. So we're going to do 71 minus 56. And that's 15. So now that we've found the range, we need to find our quartiles. And of course, in order to do that, first we have to find the median, and then we can find the quartiles. So go ahead and find the median, press pause to do that, and then press play to check. The median of this set of numbers is 60.5 because both 60 and 61 were in the middle, and so we had to find the mean of those two numbers, which was 60.5. Now that we have the median, we can look on both sides of the median and find our quartiles. So on the left, everything to the left of 60.5 is what we're looking at right now, all these numbers, and we're going to find the median of these numbers. So the median is 58. That means Q1, or the first quartile, equals 58. And then to find Q3, or the third quartile, we're going to look at all the numbers to the right of the median, or greater than the median. So that's also 5 numbers. And the one in the center of those 5 is Q3. So Q3, or the third quartile, is 64. So I'm going to go ahead and write Q1 equals 58, and then Q3 equals 64. And then remember, the interquartile range, we're just doing Q3 minus Q1. So go ahead and find that on your own, and then we'll be done with the first video, and then you can start the second video.